There are many cultures with a different concept of engagement than most of us have. But there is one place in the world where a local custom helps men and women, after a family agreement and for a limited time, to test their cohabitation and explore their intimate life to determine if they are compatible before getting married. In this new uncensored world video, let's get to know in more detail Thailand, one of the most visited, enigmatic, and magical countries on the planet. A region known as the Land of Smiles for the kindness of its people, a virtue that can be affected if some of their beliefs and traditions are not respected, such as touching someone's head or dishonoring their king. In acts such as the national anthem, which sounds on loudspeakers in all its streets and makes the whole country stop as if time had stopped twice a day, as a sign of respect. A magical enclave composed of beaches and paradisiacal islands, where the most famous beach in the world is located, which had to prohibit and close its access due to the large number of visitors who decided to visit it. It also has temples and millenary cities, wild nature and delicious gastronomy, and is a country full of passionate women, vibrant colors, life and adrenaline. A set of elements that, together with the fact that it is one of the cheapest countries on earth, makes it one of the most visited places in the world every year. A country with surprising traditions such as the trial marriage, which allows young people to live together and try in a special and agreed way what a married and intimate life without commitment would be like for a period of time, and only if they feel satisfied, they agree to get married. Current realities such as being one of the main destinations in search of women and companionship, which has much to do with ancestral realities such as flower girls and royalty women, who were responsible for encouraging society with sensual dances and suggestive activities. Facts that, as you will soon see, are still very present in Thai culture and in its crazy and vibrant nightlife. Unique curiosities such as having been the scene of one of the greatest natural disasters in history, being the birthplace of Muay Thai, one of the fiercest and most revered martial arts in the world, or having a city where monkeys are the main inhabitants and roam freely without any restrictions. In addition, this country has some of the most magical and legendary cities on the planet, such as Bangkok, its capital, known as the Venice of the East for its charming canals and buildings built on the water, or the ancient cities of Sukhothai and Ayutthaya, full of mysteries and hidden secrets. Pay attention and do not miss this video because we assure you that discovering the wonders and curiosities of Thailand with uncensored world will surprise you. Let's start. Thailand is one of the most vibrant and extraordinary countries in Southeast Asia and is probably the most famous and visited of this incredible region of the planet. The country is located in the center of the Indochina Peninsula, bordering countries such as Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, and Malaysia. With a population of around 70 million inhabitants and a population density of approximately 135 people per square kilometer. The country has more than 1,400 islands, many of them true tropical paradises that you will soon know in more detail, attracting tourists from all over the world. All of them have paradisiacal beaches of white sand, crystal clear waters, and spectacular marine life that make them a dream destination for divers and nature lovers. This vast offer of paradisiacal islands, combined with its tourist infrastructure and the warmth of its people and women, has positioned Thailand as one of the most visited countries in the world, receiving more than 40 million tourists annually in recent years. But to know the amazing present of this magical country, it is important to know its legendary past. Formerly known as the Kingdom of Siam, it has its origins in an ancient kingdom that existed for several centuries and was fundamental to the formation of the modern Thai cultural identity. The name Siam referred to the country's population and was officially used until 1939 when the country adopted the name Thailand, which in Thai translates as Prathet Thai, meaning land of the free. This name change reflected the desire to unify its population under a national identity and to highlight the independence of the country, which was never colonized by foreign powers, unlike most neighboring countries in Southeast Asia. Thailand's history dates back to several centuries before the Kingdom of Siam, highlighting civilizations such as Sukhothai and Ayutthaya, which left a unique cultural and architectural legacy that you will soon know in more detail, as these are surely two of the most beautiful and legendary cities not only in Thailand, but in the whole world. The Kingdom of Sukhothai, founded in the 13th century, is considered the first Thai kingdom and a period of cultural splendor. It is believed that it was at this time that the foundations of the Thai alphabet were established, and Buddhism was consolidated as the main religion, influencing the customs and social organization of the country. Today, the ruins of the ancient city of Sukhothai, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, offer a fascinating glimpse into this golden era of Thai history. After Sukhothai, the Kingdom of Ayutthaya emerged, which flourished from the mid-14th century until its fall in 1767. This kingdom became one of the most important commercial and cultural centers in Asia, thanks to its strategic location and prosperous trade relations with Europe and other regions of the Asian continent. Ayutthaya was a majestic city, with temples, palaces, and an urban structure that impressed the foreign traders who visited it. The ruins of this ancient capital are a reminder of the splendor and power of a kingdom that dominated the region for more than 400 years. The legacy of Ayutthaya and Sukhothai is visible not only in the temples and ruins that are preserved as historic sites, but also in the architecture of Bangkok, Thailand's present-day capital. Founded in 1782, Bangkok has become a modern metropolis that nevertheless retains many elements of the past, such as the temples of Wat Phra Kaew and Wat Arun, which reflect the cultural heritage of these ancient kingdoms. This blend of modernity and tradition is a tourist attraction that captivates visitors from all over the world. These Thai cities are among the most magical places in the world, which is why later in the video, we will go into detail on how to tour and enjoy these ancient cities to the fullest. A fascinating aspect of Thailand is its ability to maintain its cultural identity while embracing modern and global elements. Thai culture, strongly influenced by Buddhism, is reflected in its art, cuisine, and festivals. Loi Krathong, a festival where thousands of floating lanterns light up the sky, is an example of the beauty of Thai traditions that remain an integral part of everyday life, attracting travelers seeking an authentic experience. The country's tropical climate, with its 3 seasons, rainy, dry, and cold or temperate, also influences local life and customs. Monsoon rains, especially in the wet season, nourish the fertile land that makes Thailand one of the world's leading rice producers. This agricultural wealth has been instrumental in its economic development, and the rice terraces in the north of the country are a symbol of the Thai rural landscape. Thai hospitality is another of the most valued aspects of this country, as Thailand is known as the Land of Smiles, a determining factor in the country's tourism success. Thais deeply value courtesy and respect, reflected in customs such as the Wai, a gesture of greeting that consists of joining hands and a slight bow of the head. This natural friendliness, coupled with the country's cultural, historical, and natural richness, makes Thailand a dream destination for any traveler wishing to discover a unique place in the world. Something that any tourist in Thailand has to keep in mind is that this hospitality is enormous, but it can change drastically if there is a perceived lack of respect for their culture and traditions. Thais are very proud of their heritage and deeply value the social norms that have guided their daily lives for centuries. One of the most important norms for them is the prohibition of touching other people's heads, including children. In Thai culture, the head is considered the most sacred part of the body, as it is where the spirit resides. Touching someone's head can be interpreted as disrespectful and an invasion of their personal space, which could lead to misunderstandings or even problems or fights. It is essential for travelers to keep this importance in mind in Thailand's culture and traditions, especially with regard to religion and sacred figures. In the country, Buddhism is the main religion, and the Buddha is considered a symbol of peace and spirituality. Because of the deep reverence held for this figure, buying or possessing Buddha heads is seen as a serious offense. This gesture can be interpreted as disrespectful to Thai beliefs and culture, as the head is considered the most sacred part of the body in their culture. To protect their cultural and religious heritage, Thai authorities impose severe fines on those who try to take Buddha heads or other objects considered sacred out of the country. That is why at airports, rigorous customs controls are carried out, and tourists caught with these objects can face significant fines or even confiscation of the goods. Therefore, we recommend that if you visit Thailand, do not buy any items that may offend the sensibilities of Thais. Another crucial aspect of cultural respect in Thailand is the figure of its king. The Thai monarchy has a very high status and is deeply respected by the population. Making negative comments about the royal family can bring serious trouble and even jail time, and disrespect for royalty is a serious mistake that many tourists may unknowingly make. For Thais, the king is not only a political leader, but also a symbol of national unity and identity. In addition, twice a day and every day, Thais stop to listen to the king's message, an event that reinforces the importance of the monarchy in everyday life. Something that, if you are visiting the country and you don't know it, will surely surprise you, because suddenly it seems as if the world in Thailand has stopped completely. If you walk through the Thai streets, it is common to observe this reality and hear the message and the national anthem, both on the radio and on loudspeakers or public address systems. This national anthem, honoring the king and the country, is broadcast at 7 o'clock in the morning and 6 o'clock in the evening every day, sometimes including a series of speeches and announcements related to the welfare of the country, as well as messages about unity and peace. In general, the messages and hymns emphasize the importance of the nation, respect for culture and traditions, and the promotion of social harmony. Upon hearing the message, it is common for Thais to stand in respect, demonstrating their loyalty and devotion to the king and the monarchy. At this moment, it is common for people to stand respectfully while the national anthem and the royal message are played. This tradition highlights the devotion of Thais to their monarchy and their desire to maintain a sense of community and cohesion. For visitors, joining in this ritual or simply showing respect at times like these is essential to understanding and appreciating Thai culture. Thinking about Thai traditions and culture, it is important to recognize the important role of women in this rich culture, which has evolved throughout history. Since the ancient kingdom of Siam, women have played significant roles, not only in the domestic sphere, but also in the public sphere. A notable example is Queen Suryothai, who fought alongside her husband in battle to protect her kingdom, becoming a symbol of courage and strength. The figure of women has been central to Thai mythology and history, showing her influence in politics and society. In Thai culture, the relationship between men and women is often characterized by a remarkable openness and a relaxed outlook towards love life and relationships. This disinhibition can be attributed, in part, to the Buddhist beliefs prevalent in the country, which promote the idea that human emotions and desires are natural and should be accepted rather than repressed. As a result, there is a culture that is less jealous and more focused on accepting a diversity of relationships, which contrasts with the more restrictive norms of other cultural contexts. In the ancient kingdom of Siam, some women, known as flower girls, played a prominent role in ceremonies and rituals. These women participated in sensual dances intended to entertain nobles and royalty, and their performances were not only a form of entertainment, but also represented symbolic acts of fertility and prosperity. Although these practices have evolved, today they have been transformed into traditional cultural dances, removed from the intimate connotation they once had, reflecting an evolution in the perception of femininity and art in Thai culture. The role of women in the ancient royal courts was equally significant. At court, some women were educated in the art of Khan, a classical dance form that sometimes contained erotic connotations. These courtesans not only provided entertainment, but also possessed considerable influence on royal policy and decisions. Their presence at court underscores the importance of women in Thailand's social and political dynamics in times past. Today, nightlife and festivities in Thailand present a diverse and attractive scene, with some women offering their company to tourists. This phenomenon, which has developed in part due to the popularity of tourism in the country, has made Thailand a favorite destination for those seeking such companionship experiences. While this reality may be controversial, it is important to understand that it does not represent the intimate life and culture of all Thai women, but is related to a specific sector of the tourism industry. In addition, Thailand's festive atmosphere often includes shows that may have suggestive elements. However, these are presented in an entertainment context and are part of the country's cultural offerings. Ladyboys, or Kathy, also occupy a significant place in this sphere. This community has existed since ancient times, and although not strictly considered a tradition, the Kathy are part of Thai's social and cultural life. Many tourists travel specifically to meet or interact with them, exploring the diversity of gender identities that characterize Thailand. The term Kathoi refers to men who identify as women or who exhibit feminine characteristics and have been part of Thai culture for centuries. Their presence in Thai society is not new. In fact, in ancient times, Kathoi occupied important roles in rituals and celebrations. This recognition of gender diversity has allowed Thailand to be perceived as a more open and tolerant country compared to other Asian nations. Although intimate tourism in Thailand is often a controversial topic, its roots can be traced back to periods of war, such as Vietnam, when many women found this complicated reality a source of income. However, it is important to note that this phenomenon is not representative of the intimate life and customs of Thai women in general. The interaction with this type of tourism is linked to the economy and the search for opportunities in a country that also faces economic challenges. In some Thai tribes, such as the Bru, matriarchal traditions still prevail today that give older women, known as Phi Phi, a fundamental role in the social dynamics of the community. These women are considered the guardians of culture and wisdom, and their influence extends to key areas of community life, especially with regard to marriage decisions and the effective relationships of the young. The figure of the Phi Phi is associated with respect and authority, and they are expected to offer advice and guidance on issues such as love, intimate life, and living together. Their role as intimate and caring counselors is especially relevant in a culture where relationships can be seen as an extension of community well-being, as the Phi Phi are the ones who transmit norms and values about intimacy and marriage. Their influence helps preserve social cohesion and the transmission of culture to younger generations. All this has to do with the fact that it is in Thailand that such surprising traditions as trial marriages still exist today. A reality that occurs in the Karen community, one of the most important and recognizable ethnic groups in Thailand. This practice allows young couples to live together and experience what married life would be like without the legal commitments usually associated with marriage. During a trial period, usually estimated by the families of the trial bride and groom, which can vary in length, couples live together and face the challenges and joys of life together, giving them the opportunity to assess their compatibility before taking the step towards a formal marriage. Unlike cohabitation in the West, where the decision is purely individual, in Thai trial marriage, there is a strong family component. Families on both sides participate in the arrangement, which reinforces the sense of community and broader commitment. The length of the trial period is not defined by a rigid standard, but is flexible and decided jointly by the families. This allows for an adaptation to the personal circumstances of each couple, which may not be common in Western relationships. During trial marriages, couples not only evaluate their emotional compatibility, but are also under the scrutiny and support of the community. This social dimension can influence their development and growth as a couple in ways that are not as prominent in the West. Trial marriage reflects a more flexible and less restrictive view of human relationships, allowing young people to explore their feelings and build an emotional connection without the pressures of an official union. This practice, although declining due to modernization and the influence of contemporary social norms, remains significant in some rural communities. The freedom to experiment in the affective sphere is a clear indicator of the autonomy granted to women in this context, underscoring their decision-making capacity in fundamental aspects of their lives. In addition to women, another of Thailand's main attractions are its stunning islands and beaches, which attract millions of visitors each year. This tropical destination offers a variety of coastal paradises that dazzle with their natural beauty and offer unforgettable experiences. From vibrant nightlife parties to tranquil moments surrounded by crystal-clear waters, Thailand's coastlines make it an ideal place for all types of travelers. One of the best-known gems is Koh Phi Phi, an archipelago made famous by the movie The Beach. It is here that the world's most famous beach, known as Maya Bay, is located. This dazzling beach achieved worldwide fame after the release of the movie The Beach, starring Leonardo DiCaprio in the year 2000. The images of its crystal-clear water and breathtaking scenery surrounded by cliffs have captivated millions of travelers, making Maya Bay a must-see destination for tourists seeking a piece of paradise. However, this unbridled popularity also brought with it serious sustainability problems, as the increase in mass tourism began to affect the local flora and fauna, putting the area's delicate ecosystem at risk. Aware of this situation, the Thai government took drastic measures to protect this natural treasure, and in the year 2018 decided to close Maya Bay to the public indefinitely, allowing nature a chance to recover from the pressure exerted by mass tourism. This decision, although unpopular with travelers, is considered a necessary step to preserve Thailand's beauty and biodiversity. Through this approach, the authorities seek not only to protect the natural habitat, but also to ensure that future generations will be able to enjoy the splendid beauty of Maya Bay in its purest state. After more than 3 years of closure, Maya Bay reopened to the public on January 1, 2002, but with a strict daily visitor limit and under regulations designed to minimize environmental impact. Apart from this beautiful beach, the whole island offers a dreamlike landscape with turquoise waters and white sand, surrounded by impressive limestone cliffs. The islands are perfect for diving and snorkeling enthusiasts, as the marine life is incredibly diverse and vibrant. In addition, the vibrant nightlife on Koh Phi Phi ensures that visitors can enjoy parties and celebrations under the stars. Another outstanding destination is Koh Samui, which combines a luxurious ambience with natural beauty. Famous for its palm trees, high-end resorts, and soft sandy beaches, Koh Samui is ideal for those looking for a more relaxing or indulgent experience. The island is home to a number of restaurants and bars offering local and international cuisine, and its nightlife is equally lively. Visitors can enjoy activities such as beach massages, boat trips, and water sports, making Koh Samui a place where relaxation and fun go hand in hand. We cannot forget to mention Phuket, Thailand's largest island, and a tourist destination par excellence. Here we find dazzling beaches, a lively nightlife, and a rich mix of cultures. For those interested in history, the ancient town of Talang Road offers the famous shopping houses, where you can explore historic buildings full of character. In addition, the Tai Hwa Museum, housed in a 1930s property, features immersive exhibits on Phuket's culture and history, allowing visitors to appreciate the island's legacy beyond its beaches. The islands of Koh Lanta and Koh Tao also deserve mention for their unique features and the vibrant nightlife they offer. Koh Lanta, with its long sandy beaches and tranquil atmosphere, is the perfect destination for those looking to relax and unwind from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It is a place where you can enjoy the peace, doing yoga at sunrise or strolling along its tranquil shores. In contrast, Koh Tao has earned an international reputation as one of the best places for diving and snorkeling, making it a true paradise for sea lovers. Its crystal-clear waters are home to abundant marine life, making every dive an unforgettable experience. The reality and history of this country also has tragic overtones, and one of the most famous in the world and recent has to do with one of the deadliest tsunamis in the history of mankind. This tsunami took place on December 26, 2024, becoming one of the most devastating in recent history and causing an unprecedented tragedy in several countries of Southeast Asia. Thailand and Indonesia were the most affected countries, and this scar can be seen both in some of its islands, beaches, and coasts, as well as in many museums that expose this reality, such as the Tsunami Museum in Phuket, which offers a deep insight into the tragedy and its consequences. In Khao Lak, the Tsunami Memorial Park pays tribute to the victims and provides information about the events of that day. These spaces not only preserve the memory of those who lost their lives, but also educate visitors about the importance of natural disaster preparedness. This natural cataclysm left a tragic toll of over 230,000 lives lost and massive devastation on the coasts. Aware that tourism is one of the main sources of income in Thailand, the government took measures to ensure the lives of both tourists and locals, prioritizing the implementation of evacuation systems to mitigate the effects of possible future tsunamis. Since then, various signs have been set up along the most popular beaches and islands, such as Phuket, Krabi, and the Phi Phi Islands. In these areas, tourists can find alarm systems, information signs, and clearly marked routes that guide them to high ground in the event of an emergency. These efforts have not only improved safety in the coastal regions, but have also helped visitors feel calmer and safer during their stay, allowing them to enjoy Thailand's wonders without fear of natural disasters. Apart from the country's beaches, islands, and history, another reality that makes Thailand unique is its colorful and vibrant night markets. Surely one of Thailand's most iconic experiences and an essential part of the local culture. These markets can be found in any of its cities and islands and offer a vibrant mix of food, handicrafts, clothing, and souvenirs. In these spaces, visitors can enjoy a unique dining experience, sampling authentic dishes while exploring the colorful offerings. Prices at night markets are usually very reasonable, allowing travelers to enjoy a varied dinner without spending a lot of money. At these night markets, not only can you eat at very affordable prices, but you can also experience the gastronomic diversity that Thailand has to offer. Among the foods often seen are all kinds of amazing insects and animals, such as fried scorpions, crickets, and grubs, which are considered delicacies in Thai culture. This bold approach to food highlights the country's rich culinary tradition and gives visitors the opportunity to try something truly unique. In addition, the atmosphere of these markets is captivating. The bright lights, bustling crowds, and aroma of fresh food create an environment that invites exploration. Night markets are also a great way to meet the locals, who are happy to share their culture and traditions through food and conversation. This cultural interaction is one of the reasons why many backpackers choose Thailand as their destination of choice. In addition to their natural beauty, these islands are known for hosting the famous full moon parties, celebrations held on Hadrin Beach on Koh Phangan during the full moon of each month. These parties attract thousands of tourists and locals who gather to enjoy live music, fireworks shows, and a unique all-night party atmosphere. Full moon parties have become a cultural phenomenon in Thailand, symbolizing the country's vibrant nightlife and its ability to attract a diverse audience. The importance of these parties lies in their ability to unite people from different cultures and backgrounds, creating an atmosphere of celebration and camaraderie under the moonlight. In Thailand, there is no shortage of natural riches, and while the country is known for its beaches and festivals, there are also many fascinating stories to discover in the cities and towns. Among these cities, one of the most striking for the incredible life in its streets is the city of Lopburi. Among these cities, one of the most striking for the incredible life in its streets is the city of Lopburi. Known as the City of Monkeys, here these friendly primates roam freely, creating a spectacle that fascinates visitors. The monkeys, mostly of the long-tailed macaque species, roam freely through the city, begging for food from passers-by, and often entering houses or climbing into cars. This behavior, which may seem playful and mischievous, is part of everyday life in Lopburi, and the locals have learned to coexist with them, considering them almost as part of the family, a reality that gives an enigmatic aspect to this city, giving the appearance to many visitors of being a lawless city ruled by monkeys. The presence of monkeys is of great cultural and symbolic importance in Lopburi, and its origin dates back to the influence of the Hindu religion in the area. The city was once an important center of power during the reign of Sukhothai and later Ayutthaya, where monkeys were revered and considered sacred. The name Lopburi is believed to come from Lopburi, meaning city of monkeys, reflecting its special relationship with these animals. One of the most striking events in Lopburi, and also one of the most beautiful festivities in the country, is the Monkey Festival, which is held annually in November. During this festival, the locals offer a variety of food to the monkeys in a large feast, which includes fruits, vegetables, and other delicacies. This celebration is not only a tribute to the monkeys, but also has a tourist component, attracting visitors from all over the world. The festival is a time of joy and fun, where the city is filled with life and color, and the monkeys enjoy a day of feasting, showing the intrinsic connection between humans and these adorable primates. Sukhothai and Ayutthaya are undoubtedly two of Thailand's most representative and beautiful cities, along with vibrant Bangkok. These ancient capitals are cultural treasures that offer a rich mix of history, stunning architecture, and deep-rooted traditions. Sukhothai, known as the cradle of Thai civilization, stands out for its impressive 13th-century ruins, where magnificent temples, Buddha statues, and ponds evoke the grandeur of its past. Once one of the largest and most powerful cities in the world, the kingdom of Ayutthaya is filled with impressive historical structures and monuments that reflect its former glory. To enjoy Ayutthaya to the fullest, there are maps that indicate the layout and characteristics of the dozens of temples that can be found in the city, making it easy to explore this historical heritage. Touring this city by bicycle is an enchanting experience, as it allows visitors to enjoy the fresh air and the beauty of the landscape, while moving among the temples and ruins that attest to its splendor. In addition to pedaling through its streets, another unique way to explore Ayutthaya is to ride along its canals aboard the mythical long-tail boats, known as long-tail boats. These boats, typical of Thailand, offer a picturesque way to navigate the waters surrounding the city and access some of the lesser-known temples located on the banks of the canals. By gliding through the water, visitors can appreciate the beauty of the scenery and historic structures from a different perspective, creating indelible memories of their trip. Once central to the city's trade and defense, Ayutthaya's canals now provide a tranquil and relaxing experience for tourists. This combination of exploring by bicycle and boat allows travelers to fully immerse themselves in the city's rich history and culture, while enjoying its natural beauty. Without a doubt, Ayutthaya is a destination that invites exploration and offers experiences that will remain etched in the memories of those who visit. Enjoying these cities is the closest thing to taking a precious journey back in time that allows visitors to appreciate the cultural heritage of this incredible and magical country. It is good to know that throughout the country, the train has established itself as one of the most comfortable and safe means of transportation. The rail network connects these historic cities, providing easy access to their wonders and allowing travelers to enjoy spectacular views of the Thai landscape. Riding a train in Thailand is not only an efficient way to travel, but also provides the opportunity to meet other travelers and enjoy Thai hospitality. For those who wish to explore Sukhothai and Ayutthaya in a more up-close and personal way, touring them by bicycle is a highly recommended experience. Pedaling along their quiet roads, visitors can stop at ancient ruins, hidden temples, and enjoy the beauty of the rivers that flow through these cities. The natural environment surrounding Sukhothai and Ayutthaya is equally captivating. The rivers that meander through these cities add a touch of serenity to the landscape, while the lush fields and gardens provide a beautiful contrast to the historic structures. In addition, many of the temples and ruins are located in archaeological parks, allowing visitors to enjoy a day of outdoor exploration while discovering Thailand's rich history. Speaking of trains, few know the reality behind the famous River Kwai train, immortalized in the movie of the same name. This train operates in the Kanchanaburi region and is famous for its breathtaking ride along the River Kwai, offering scenic views that are simply unforgettable. However, the history of this train is marked by tragedy. During World War II, thousands of prisoners of war and forced laborers were forced to build this railway under inhumane conditions. It is estimated that tens and even hundreds of thousands of people lost their lives in this process due to harsh working conditions, disease, and malnutrition. The story of the bridge over the River Kwai and the construction of the railway is a grim reminder of the horrors of war and human sacrifice. Today, the train is a popular tourist attraction that allows visitors to explore the natural beauty of the region, but also serves as a memorial to those who suffered during its construction. Along the route, there are monuments and museums that pay tribute to those who lost their lives, providing a deeper perspective on the history of this place. Travelers who choose to experience the River Kwai Railway can enjoy a scenic journey while reflecting on the history that accompanies it. This journey is not only a train ride, but also a way to connect with the past and honor the memory of those who made sacrifices for the construction of this waterway. Be that as it may, traveling by train is one of the most beautiful and practical experiences in Thailand, one of the best ways to discover the wonders of the country, starting with its capital and most important city, Bangkok. A very interesting curiosity is that the full name of the city is one of the longest in the world and translates as follows: the City of Angels, the Great City, the Immortal City, the City of Nine Gems, the city where the Buddha is worshipped, the City of the River God, the City of Great Palaces, the City of Monasteries. This expansive name reflects Bangkok's rich history and culture, making it a fascinating place to explore. One of Bangkok's most notable wonders are its impressive temples, which include the famous Wat Phra Kaew, home to the Emerald Buddha, and the majestic Wat Po, where the iconic reclining Buddha is located. In addition to its temples, Bangkok is known for its vibrant nightlife, bustling markets, and delicious street food, making for an unforgettable culinary experience. One cannot forget the importance of Thai culture and hospitality, which is reflected in every corner of this metropolis. Bangkok's beautiful canals, known as klongs, are another aspect that have led it to be nicknamed the Venice of the East. These waterways were once the main form of transportation and commerce in the city, and although they have lost some of their importance, they still offer a unique way to explore Bangkok. Cruising these waterways on the striking Thai barges provides a different perspective of the city, allowing visitors to appreciate the beauty of its waterscapes and the daily life of the locals who live along the shore. Touring Bangkok is an exciting and varied adventure. Its main streets, such as Sukhumvit and Silom, are lined with stores, restaurants, and bars that invite visitors to immerse themselves in the urban culture. The Chinatown, called Yao Warat, meanwhile, is a must for food lovers, where culinary delights can be found on every corner, and a vibrant atmosphere reflects the fusion of cultures that characterizes the city. For those wishing to experience a more traditional view of Bangkok, a boat tour of the klongs is a delightful option. The barges, which are often colorfully decorated, offer a picturesque trip through the canals, where one can observe houses on the water, floating markets, and temples. During the tour, it is possible to interact with local residents, who are often proud to show off their way of life. As you have seen, Bangkok is a destination full of contrasts and surprises, where modernity meets tradition, and every corner offers something new to discover. From its emblematic temples and rich culinary culture to its beautiful canals, the city assures its visitors an unforgettable experience. Thinking of the culinary richness, it is interesting to delve into Thai gastronomy, a true delight for tourists. After exploring the dazzling beaches of the country and its most emblematic places, it is good to know the typical dishes, recognized worldwide for balancing flavors such as sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and spicy, all in the same dish. Although you have to be careful because the spiciness here really stings. Pad Thai, considered the Thai national dish, consists of rice noodles, a long, thin batter tossed in a hot wok with bean sprouts, shrimp, egg and onion, seasoned with soy sauce and chili peppers. At the end, a topping of chopped peanuts is added for a special touch. The wok, for those who don't know, is a cooking utensil originating in Asia. That is actually a deep, round pan, usually made of metal, which facilitates fast and even cooking of food. Another highlight in Thai dishes is rice, almost a universal presence in the country. There they prepare it with coconut milk, mango, and sesame. Now, for the culinary adventurers, Thailand offers an exotic experience with insects such as crickets, grasshoppers, and even huge beetles. These little delicacies arrive crispy and slightly salty, attracting the attention of several tourists. Another striking and extraordinary aspect of this country is its vibrant life, something that is also reflected in its streets and cabs, usually painted in vibrant shades. There is something for everyone: blue, pink, yellow, green, and white. What is not lacking is color, and of course contrasts with the monks who wear the traditional orange and the golden temples. Buddhism in Thailand is not just a religion, it is a way of life, and traditions are carefully preserved. Thais value freedom and respect for others thanks to Buddhism, which is followed by 95% of the population. The most widely followed Buddhist current in Thailand believes in the human potential to reach the state of complete peace and freedom. Guided by the motto, "Be happy, maintain serenity, and enjoy what life has to offer." And if the feet no longer have the best reputation, let alone the shoes. Therefore, when entering temples or local houses, tradition demands that shoes be removed, nothing very different from other Asian cultures such as Japan or Korea. Another important fact is that pointing the feet towards sacred objects, such as Buddha statues or monks, is considered a respectful gesture. Another curious fact is that they always smile. Sincere smiles, willingness to help, and contagious happiness are outstanding characteristics of this extraordinary people. In Thailand, joy is part of the culture, reflected in all spheres of life. They take seriously the concept of sanuk, which is essentially synonymous with fun and even includes work. All things considered, who wouldn't smile in such a place? Good food, peace of mind, wealth, beautiful cultures, and beaches. No wonder Thailand is known as the land of smiles. But if you're not the type to eat, pray, and swim, Thailand is home to parties, bars, and nightclubs where tourists party, often until the next day. While France toasts with its wines and Mexico celebrates with tequila, Thailand enlivens its parties with buckets of rum. That's right, in the Asian country, nightclubs frequented by tourists offer a potent mix containing a bottle of Sangsom, a popular and energetic Thai rum, all poured into cubes of about 1 liter, consumed through straws throughout the early hours of the morning. And speaking of energy drinks, did you know that the inventor of Red Bull is Thai? Yes, it's true. Thai Chaleo Uvidya created an energy drink called Krating Dang, which means Red Bull, more than 30 years ago. This drink became very popular among truck drivers and night workers in Thailand. In 1984, while traveling in the country, Austrian businessman Dietrich Mateschitz discovered Krating Dang. He contacted Chaleo with the idea of bringing this energy to the rest of the world. Together they founded Red Bull, a conglomerate to market this powerful energy drink worldwide. But back to Thailand's nightlife. Let's talk about something a little less known in this country, a facet little explored and a topic of concern to local authorities seeking to preserve the country's image: the issue of escort tourism. Despite the controversy surrounding this issue, especially because it is illegal, this practice has unfortunately become something of a tourist attraction in the Asian country, giving rise to a famous tourism. In this context, concern arises about the crimes associated with this activity. On a daily basis, foreigners, both men and women, circulate in Patpong, one of the districts famous for its nightlife in Bangkok. The question everyone seems to be asking in this scenario is, why is this happening if it is illegal? The answer is somewhat complex. This is a traditional practice in Thailand, as you have been able to see in the initial part of this video, with 6 centuries of history, although it is not socially accepted and it is not frequent among Thai society. Historical facts document this practice, with the first practices recorded during the Ayutthaya reign, between the 14th and 18th centuries. At that time, the activity was legalized and taxed, and even operated by the state. In the year 1908, a law was established to regulate these places and the practice, requiring their registration and the signage of the external area to indicate the services offered. Curiously, almost a century later, it seems that the customs are still the same, with these places still full of lights instead of plaques. Today, advertising is done through billboards. The city of Pattaya, located 140 kilometers from Bangkok, is an example of this reality. Many travelers go to this area to witness the famous ping-pong shows of pomporism in which women expel unimaginable things from their private parts. And this is just the beginning. The peculiar skills that these women perform are varied. At this point, we take the opportunity to ask you, did you know these realities of Thailand? What do you think about them? Would you like to know this wonderful country? And if so, what has attracted your attention and what would you like to know? Pause the video and leave us your comment. You know that doing so is the best way to support Uncensored World, so that we continue working to bring you interesting content like this every week. So, thank you. Another fascinating and little-known aspect of Thailand is the presence of the renowned Golden Triangle, located in the border region between Thailand, Myanmar, and Laos. Known as one of the main centers of opium production worldwide, this area has been linked to a dark past related to substance trafficking. However, in addition to this infamous reputation, the Golden Triangle has also generated fascination due to the legends surrounding it, which include the search for hidden treasures and the practice of mysterious spiritual traditions. One of the most striking and famous places in Thailand is known as the Tiger Temple in Kanchanaburi province. This place is a tourist destination with a lot of controversy, because there the monks live with wild tigers as if they were kittens. This place has generated debates about animal welfare and has been the subject of investigations. If you are planning to travel to this place, it is better that you get informed about these investigations, since it seems that these monks seem to use these precious animals in order to profit more than to take care of them. Also in Thailand, there is the so-called Monkey Island. The island is called Koh Hingam and is inhabited by a large population of monkeys, which the locals consider sacred. However, these apes have a reputation for being mischievous and stealing items from visitors, adding a touch of mystery and fun to the traveler's experience, which can sometimes be a bit anxious. On another island not far from this one, there are some of the most striking and mysterious gardens in the world, known as the Gardens of Hell. Located on the island of Koh Samui, the Hell Gardens are a set of sculptures and statues depicting scenes from the underworld, according to Buddhist mythology. These striking works of art, surrounded by lush vegetation, offer visitors an immersive and mysterious experience while exploring Thai spiritual beliefs. With cultural and social aspects in mind, it is important to know that while Thai society is generally tolerant, there is some social pressure on single women over a certain age. Single women in their 30s or 40s may face questions or looks of surprise, as they are expected to get married and start a family. Fortunately for Thai women, this is gradually changing, especially in urban areas where women are more empowered and have more lifestyle choices. Where this does not work, or in more old-fashioned areas, arranged marriages still exist today, although less common than in the past. It may seem strange in the 21st century, but yes, these marriages still occur in some parts of Thailand, especially in rural areas and among more conservative families. These marriages are usually arranged by parents and may be based on factors such as social class, education, and family compatibility rather than romantic love. As you are seeing, in this country, one of the most beautiful, enigmatic, and fascinating in the world, the curiosities and beauties seem endless. That is why, to end our tour of Thailand, we will talk about another of the fascinating realities of the country, one of the most striking and powerful martial arts on the planet, known as Muay Thai. This discipline, which has become a national symbol, attracts people from all over the world, many of whom come to Thailand with the purpose of learning this ancient martial art. Muay Thai, often called the art of the 8 limbs, is characterized by the use of fists, elbows, knees, and legs. Its technique allows fighters to use multiple body parts to attack and defend, making it a very dynamic and effective sport. Muay Thai classes are quite affordable, making them popular with tourists. It is common to see large numbers of visitors training in the rings, both in the bustling cities and on the quiet islands. This mix of locals and tourists creating a vibrant and competitive atmosphere in the academies is an inspiring sight. The origins of Muay Thai go back centuries, when it was practiced by Thai soldiers as a form of hand-to-hand combat on the battlefield. Over time, this technique evolved into a sport of entertainment and competition. The first Muay Thai competitions were held in the 18th century, and since then, it has gained worldwide recognition, not only as a sport, but also as an art form and a way of life that promotes discipline, respect, and self-confidence. In addition to being a means of self-defense and competition, Muay Thai is also steeped in rituals and traditions that are part of Thai culture. Before each fight, fighters perform the Wai Kru, a ritual dance in which they pay homage to their masters and thank the gods. This moment, loaded with symbolism, highlights the deep respect for tradition and ancestral knowledge that surrounds this martial art. Thus, Muay Thai has not only established itself as a physical discipline, but also offers a deep connection to Thai culture. For those visiting Thailand, participating in a Muay Thai class is a unique way to immerse yourself in the history and traditions of the country, while enjoying an excellent physical workout. Without a doubt, Muay Thai is one of the most authentic and enriching experiences Thailand has to offer. As important as knowing the wonders of Thailand is, to understand that this country is one of the most accessible and affordable destinations on the planet. Thailand has gained a reputation for offering an experience rich in culture and natural beauty, without travelers having to break their budget. Therefore, it is essential to know how to visit and make the most of what it has to offer. To get to Thailand, most travelers choose to fly into Suvarnabhumi International Airport in Bangkok, which receives flights from all over the world. Depending on your nationality, you may need a visa to enter the country. Although many tourists can stay without a visa for up to 30 days when arriving by air, and up to 15 days if arriving by land. This makes planning a trip much easier, allowing visitors to enjoy extended stays without bureaucratic complications. In terms of cost, Thailand offers a wide variety of options to suit all budgets. You can find delicious street food for less than 100 baht, the local currency, which would be less than $3, at vibrant night markets and food stalls. A mid-range hotel can cost between 800 and 2,000 baht, less than $60 a night, while backpacker hostels and guest houses are even more affordable, with prices under $15. This variety of options allows travelers to tailor their experience according to their preferences and budget. As you have seen, Thailand is not only a paradise of cultural and natural wonders, but it also presents itself as an incredibly affordable option for travelers. Whether you want to enjoy a meal at a night market or stay in a cozy hostel, there is something for everyone. As you plan your trip to this captivating country, remember that in addition to its beauty and hospitality, Thailand offers you the opportunity to have a rich and meaningful experience without spending a fortune. From Uncensored World, we hope this video has helped you to discover Thailand, one of the most beautiful and magical jewels of the planet, and that it has been as interesting for you as it has been for us. If so, don't hesitate to leave us a nice like and a comment. It's the best way to help us to keep working to bring you every week interesting contents like this. Or like this video that you can watch now to discover another of the most mysterious and beautiful places on the planet. Click on it. You will enjoy it.